Thanks for joining David, Kevin, and myself for the educational video for the month of December. We wanted to also make sure we wish you and your family all the best during the holiday seasons. I can tell you one thing I'm really looking forward to next year is a blooper reel. David and Kevin have really messed up a lot on this, so there's going to be some great shots. All teasing aside, we're going to go over a new program. David and Kevin are going to go over a new program that is going to be unrolled next year, April 1st, 2023. It's the new First Home Savings Account. So the guys are going to update you on how that works, and a few other things are in the works by the government. Anyways, take care, and I hope again you have a great holiday, and if you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to give any one of us a call. Take care.
To recap this new program, the First Home Savings Account allows first-time homebuyers to save for a down payment on a tax-free basis. This program combines the best attributes of the RSP and TFSA into one account. Like an RSP, contributions to the First Home Savings Account are tax deductible. And like a TFSA, withdrawals from the account, including any investment growth, are non-taxable. There are annual contribution limits of $8,000 and a lifetime contribution limit of $40,000.
Yeah, and the First Home Savings Account is not the only savings account available or savings program available to first-time homebuyers in Canada. There's been a program that's been around for quite a while called the Homebuyers Plan that's part of the RRSP. And this program allowed people to, well, it still does allow people to withdraw up to $35,000 from their RSP to help with the down payment of a principal residence as a first-time home buyer. But the caveat with the RSP program, the Home Buyers Plan, is that you have to pay back that withdrawal over the course of 15 years. And so, as we know with the RSP, you do eventually get taxed on that money at some point in time. You can pull it out on a tax-deferred basis, but you do have to put it back in. And if in a year you don't put it back in, it's taxable in that year. So the new FHSA is a different program, and it is superior to the RSP. But as Kevin will talk about now, you can potentially use both.
Yeah. Bill C-32 has passed second reading in the House of Commons in late November. Now, this bill is changing the wording in the draft First Home Savings Account legislation that would have limited first-time home buyers from accessing both plans when trying to purchase their first home. So under this new potential legislation change, first-time home buyers would be able to utilize both programs when trying to purchase their house.
That's right. And so with the rising cost of homes in the last number of years, this new First Home Savings Account is a olive branch from the government to prospective first-time home buyers to say, hey, here's a new account. It's better than the programs we've got in place already. And it helps to address affordability because $35,000 for most markets, especially Toronto and Vancouver, was just a drop in the down payment bucket, so to speak. But if you can pull $35,000 from your RSP and $40,000 from a first home savings account, granted it will take 5 years to max out that first home savings account if you start immediately, it is a bigger chunk of change to help with that reaching those down payment requirements that you may have.
So the First Home Savings Account rules already allow transfers from that account to an RSP or from an RSP to the First Home Savings Account on a tax-free basis up to the yearly deduction limits. So being able to utilize both accounts really gives first-time home buyers much greater flexibility.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack with the FHSA and the RSP, along with also the tax-free savings account. So there's really 3 accounts now that anyone who's a first-time home buyer should be aware of the pros and cons of each of those accounts. A lot of it has to do with what your income is, what tax bracket you and your partner, if you're looking at buying a place together with your partner. Those are all reasons to talk to either Harry, Kevin, or myself. Again, we can't access this new FHSA until it sounds like at least until April 1st, 2023. But as we know, the RSP deadline is always March 1st of the following year. So for 2022's income tax, you have to make a decision on whether you want to add any more money to your RSP before March 1st of 2023. So hopefully early in the new year, we're going to have concrete details, exactly whether folks can use their RSP and the new FHSA for their down payment. And then we'll be able to better advise you on your own individual situation, hopefully in January or February. But if in the meantime you do have any questions and want to sort of preemptively start planning for next year and this new FHSA, we'd be glad to speak with you.
Have a great day.